Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Bloodborne. Let's see where adventure's going to be taking us next. So in our last episode, we were going through the early part of the Forbidden Woods, and now we're going to keep on exploring and continue on. I think it's this one? Okay. We actually have to take a detour in the woods to get to Iosefka's clinic. And then after that, we can fully explore the woods. Gonna go this way first. And then we're gonna make a turn up over here. Kind of missed our visceral attack on that one. That is okay. And we'll just roll down this way. And then make our way right over here. Okay, next up, we gotta go this direction. I remember my first playthrough of Bloodborne, I completely missed this whole spot. 'Cause it's kind of tucked away. One of the cooler connecting points in the entire game, in my opinion. Start seeing all the fungally spores showing up everywhere. Even these kind of look ethereal, otherworldly to some degree. More antidotes. Might want to get those ready. Okay, let's see what items we're going to try to get here. I actually don't think there is anything over here. Nothing over that way. There is an item right here. Nourishing blood gemstone. Item over there as well. Oh boy, not the worms. There's an item over there. Frenzied cold blood. I think there's just one more item this way. Frenzied cold blood, and over that way. Okay, I think we want to be in this area. There we go. There's our ladder. I can only imagine who built this ladder. And up we go until we get the big reveal, which is just so awesome. Right back where we all started. Just so cool. And there's the clinic. Of course, we got one of these friends over here. Completely missed on that one. There we go. Some quicksilver bullets. And up the ladder. One more. Of course, we got the Canehurst summons. An old bloodstained summons inviting an honored guest to the forsaken Castle Canehurst. Rather baffling, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate, the stagecoach leaves from Hemwick Crossing. Awesome. And I believe that might actually be Iosefka. I think she has been transformed into one of the very cool looking alien creatures. Very otherworldly. Non-hostile, so that's usually, I believe. I've never seen that one attack. And of course, over this direction, we have our friend the cannibal, as well as the villager who we told to go to Erden Chapel, and he decided to come to... He does the opposite, essentially. And there was our cannibal friend. So we got Beast now. I think it's just a stronger version. Okay, a stronger version of communion. So now we can have 22 vials, I believe, instead of 21 if we so chose. Now this whole area is a little unique in the sense that you can get an umbilical cord here, or a third of an umbilical cord. If you, I think it's right after ROM or right before ROM. I always forget because I rarely do it that way. And then Iosefka, the imposter, will be in one of these beds, I believe, and you'll get 1/3 of the umbilical cord that way. But I believe if you do that, I think you lose out on the very powerful rune you get from her if you take her on right now. That essentially, if you do a visceral attack, you get 2 quicksilver bullets back, which is very helpful.
Moonlit sense. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses.
Kind of a tricky encounter, though.
Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to... try my hand on a hunter. I'll soon have you right as rain.
Okay, let's get some space. Oh god. Took each other out on that one. My goodness. And that should be it. Erden Writhe, I believe that was. We also have Impurity from Bolter. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the Forbidden Beast Eater, came to symbolize impurity and the Oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. And then, of course, we have Erden Writhe, a carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. Writhe sees a subtle mucus in the warmth of blood and acknowledges visceral attacks as one of the darker hunter techniques. Visceral attacks restore quicksilver bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade and the essence of the formless Great One, Erden. Both Erden and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. That is pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else over this way. Definitely one of the more interesting revelations in the game. Or big reveals, I should say. Of course, I believe if you do kill this creature, you do get another Iosefka blood vial, but you can only hold one at a time. And it seems we still have ours, we would be able to pick it up anyway. So just leave that be. Now, I do wonder if any other of these quest lines need to be interacted with at this point in time. Because I know that there's something involving the little girl and her would-be sister, I believe. Take a quick check. There's also Gilbert over here, but I think Gilbert is pretty much done till after Ram.
Have I heard of Byrgenwerth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Poor Gilbert. I don't think there's anything more with the old lady either. So nothing comes back there. She's all tucked away at Erden Chapel. Okay, we don't want to go that way, I don't think. Okay, let's see if there's anything happening over by the little girl. I think she's right over this way. Though I do think she has died. I don't think we get to hear from her anymore. We're just trying to see if her sister is there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure it's even her sister, honestly. No response? And back to the lantern. It's a pretty cool view too. You can see the cathedral over there. Okay, just gotta do a couple of things. Can now equip our new rune that we got. So instead of moon, we don't need that anymore. Let's throw on Ardent Writhe, a liaison rune, visceral attacks, restore quicksilver bullets. We'll want that. Instead of that communion, we'll want, ooh, +3. I wonder where the +2 communion is, actually. And there we go. Fortify weapons, we're +6. Repair weapons, and let's check out our blood gem situation. Seeing as we're doing fire damage at the moment, that's all we got going on there. Okay, I think we got our stats maxed out for that. Okay, back into the Forbidden Woods. It's kind of nice at this point where the blood echoes aren't too big of a deal, because we're pretty well leveled at the moment. I don't think there's anything over here. I think if it was, we already grabbed it. It must have been right there. So many items in the Forbidden Woods. They're just everywhere. Okay, not that way. Right over here. Frenzied cold blood. I think we can make that jump. Here we go. Just got an executioner right over here. Maybe we can sneak up on him. Tempering blood gemstone and twin bloodstone shards. Nice. I'd like to say fire does pretty well against snakes. course, they are everywhere in the woods. Definitely helps to have a very fast weapon, because they do have pretty quick strikes. Just like that. Murky blood gemstone. Twin bloodstone shards. Somebody was camping out here. Okay, we might be able to sneak up on this guy. Oh my god. I do wonder if the snake men are like infected Confederates that used to be part of the League with Walter. Which would kind of be a shame. And just the water down there. I feel like I'm always missing something when exploring the Forbidden Woods. Some thick cold blood. And clear deep sea. The transcription of the Great One's inhuman voices depicts down-reaching currents. This rune means deep sea and grants augmented resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark, guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. Kind of makes me think of like a sensory deprivation chamber in order to transcend the current plane that we're on. get some space and go this way for a moment. As you can see, that's why Erded Ride is so powerful, because we went from 16 back up to 18 for our Quicksilver bullets. Ooh, that was a little too close. Tempering Blood Gemstone and Bloodstone Chunk. Awesome. Shiny coins. Okay. Should be able to... Oh, there's another one right over there, actually. Getting the greatest view on these two right now. There we go. Bloodstone Shard, and Bloodstone Shards. And Deep Sea, nice. This rune means Deep Sea and grants augmented resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, so kind of the same situation. Twin Bloodstone Shards, awesome. And... more Twin Bloodstone Shards. I wonder... there is a better option to get around here. Once we take out this snake cluster, we should be in much better shape. Here we go. Frenzied Cold Blood and Murky Blood Gemstone. Okay, we got this guy over here as well. Clockwise Metamorphosis. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Byrgenwerth. The twisted cross means metamorphosis. Rotated clockwise, this rune boosts health. The discovery of blood made their dream of evolution a reality. Metamorphosis, and the excesses and deviation that followed, were only the beginning. Of course, I don't think this opens from this direction. It does not. Younger Madera's twin. Because I believe right down that way is the Shadow of Yharnam, so that's probably why that summon is there. And I think you can only see that if you are in the... if you have the Impurity rune equipped. Okay, some more bloodstone shards. I can hear the piggy around here somewhere. There he is. Oh my god. Here's somebody coming our way. There he is. Okay. Is he gonna bring some snake friends along? Snakes, snakes, and more snakes. Of course, it's kind of easy to get a little lost in the woods as well. Lots of turns start looking the same. I think there's an item over that way. A couple items, actually. The Graveguard Kilt and outfit set. Of course, all the way at the bottom. Robe of Doors, Graveguard of the Forbidden Woods. Countless bloodied ritual tools hang from its back. Willem kept 2 loyal servants back at Byrgenwerth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became the password gatekeeper. Oh. While Doors became a graveguard of the forest. Both remain loyal even in madness. Covered in blood of untidy rituals. Very interesting. And I never know how to get up to that one. I'm sure it's easier than it looks. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Kind of the big moment where you start seeing more of this type of enemy. Very weak to fire, it seems. Admin's knowledge. Now this part you always gotta be a little careful, because they can take out your health in a real hurry. Unless you have a fire weapon, which seems to kill them immediately. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. I think that is for stamina. We might want to use that one, actually. The discovery of blood made their dream of evolution a reality, so it's kind of the same thing. Same description. Rune boost stamina. Can be very helpful. Arcane blood gemstone. Madman's knowledge. Can also drop down from up there, I believe. Oh, is that item? It might be. Twin bloodstone shards. Could be. Hard to say. Okay, I think we got everything over this direction. No, there's an item over there, I think. There we go. Twin bloodstone shards. I know there's an elevator that's around here somewhere that leads back up to a shortcut. Must be over this way, though. I feel like it was always close to where we found those alien-looking friends. Frenzied cold blood. Maybe it's this way, actually. This might be right where we were before. Yep. We went that way. this way, I think. Yep. Just quick grab this first so that we have it. I think we got everything, actually. Got some zombies. Dissipating lake. Blood vial. Great volumes of water, overcome the hindrance, very similar description. Bolt damage reduction +5. Okay, so deep sea was additional frenzy resistance. And clear deep sea was slow poison resistance. Okay, well, that makes more sense. We might be able to send this piggy right into the fire. Sharp blood gemstone, and I think that should do it, actually. Of course, you can have another summon over here. I think this might be Henrik, yes. Just open this gate. I think we should be okay, though. And let's get into the Shadow of Yharnam fight. Right through there. So I don't think poison is a big deal here. Maybe Beast Roar will come in handy, actually. We'll find out. Okay, always use this big gravestone as a way to kind of kite them on over. Kind of keep them spaced out. Parrying will be your friend here. Okay, we're trying to get the very aggressive one first. time should do it. And there we go. Oh, did we not fully kill him? There we go. A little risky. Oh my god. That does not work. Let's actually get over here. Get some space. There we go. And there we go. The Shadow of Yharnam. Of course, we get Blood Rapture out of that. See, Blood Rapture. Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. Blood Rapture is the raw euphoria of the warmth of blood, restores health when visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. This rune resonates with servants of the Queen, carrier of the Child of Blood, who yearn for their Queen's blood with little hope of requitement. For them, they find solace in Blood Rapture that serves as a surrogate for their desires. So that's a pretty cool and helpful rune. Every time you get a visceral attack, I believe you get some health back. So very helpful. And I think that should about do it for this one. Just under an hour, and in our next episode, we'll continue on that way toward Byrgenwerth. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.